What's up everyone? It is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. From the title of this video, I am going to be resigning from my job as a paralegal working in environmental law litigation because I'm going to be starting law school in the fall. So this summer, I'm going to spend some time traveling before law school. So that is why I am leaving now in June rather than like August. For some background, I graduated from UC Berkeley in 2020, then have been working for the past 4 years, first as a paralegal at an IP law firm and now working as a paralegal in environmental law litigation. So putting in my notice for this job, it is making it real. I am officially leaving, I'm officially going to travel, I am officially going to be going to law school in the fall. So I thought I'd bring y'all along on this journey. So I'm a little bit nervous. I have my one-on-one with my boss coming up in less than 5 minutes. So going to start it off regular one-on-one, chit-chatting about work and life. And then I need to give my news that I'm putting in my notice that I'm going to be quitting. When I left my first job at the IP law firm, I actually had to let that boss know, hey, I've been interviewing. My current boss wants to call you as a reference. So I actually had to let my old job know prior to me even having like the other job lined up that I was interviewing for other positions. So I was like, okay, if this new one doesn't come through, that's a little bit awkward. Then you just told your boss that you were interviewing, applying for other things. So I feel like it can't be worse than that. This is telling them that I'm going to be going to law school in the fall, so I'm putting in my notice. But nonetheless, stressful, scary. I actually have some news to share with you.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm sitting.
So I applied to law school this cycle. So I'll be starting in the fall, and I put my seat deposit down.
Okay, I'm crying. Rachel, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm sad and I want to go cry for other reasons. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Congratulations. Where are you going?
Oh, I committed. I put a seat deposit down for UNC.
Before it's bittersweet because I just feel like we have a great relationship. You are a rock star when it comes to being a paralegal. That's for sure. You're going to crush it as a lawyer.
Thank you. So this was my last day in person in the office, so I wanted to clear out all of my little cube office materials. Taking down my Endangered Species Act posters. Didn't really have too many posters or other accessories, so that made it easy to clean it out. Compared to other people that might have a lot of stuff in their office space, basically the posters were my two big things, and then I had like school supplies and stuff that I wanted to bring back home. But yeah, it has been a busy last week. We have a lot of assignments this week, a lot of briefs that are going to the court. So even though it is my last week, I have a lot of work this week to do. Going to be site checking and proofreading my last brief for someone else until, I guess, going to law school. Then I will be writing these briefs for myself for my next job, and also double checking my own work by site checking and making sure that this work product is good. It is the next day now. We are here in the car. I'm going to be going to drive to DC for this park, hike, walk. Google Maps last night with no traffic evening. It was a 40-minute drive. This morning I checked with traffic, an hour and 20 minutes. Right now it's saying 55-minute drive, so hopefully that stays similar. There's not going to be too much traffic happening and we can get there in about an hour. It is like funny, my first day of work here ever 2 years ago was a hike, and now my last day day of work here is also a hike. So we have really come full circle, starting with a hike, ending with a hike, and I'm excited. I'm wearing a sweatshirt now because it was cold inside, but it should be a really nice day. So back home now after the hike, I obviously had to record the hike on Strava. It was a 3.12 mile hike, only 377 feet of elevation, so not a hard hike at all. This was my first time at Rock Creek Park in Washington, D.C. I thought this was a really cool park next to the city, but then you are completely surrounded by nature, free park to go to. If I lived in D.C., I would want to go to the park, walk a dog, go hike, maybe go on a run there. Like, it was a very nice park. At the end of the hike, we had a little going away celebration for me. It was very nice and very cute. Cupcakes, ice cream, little snacks after the hike. So that was fun. Even though it wasn't too hot, it was some good snacks after. And then also my coworkers got me a little going away to law school present. So the first thing is this endangered species animal book. I thought it was so funny because last weekend we went to tour apartments in North Carolina and we went to the Duke Lemur Center. So just seeing the cover of this and there's a lemur on it, I thought it was just so ironic and so cute and funny. I'm like, the lemur is so cute. But this is a nice book. It basically has like a bunch of pictures of different endangered animals in here, and then like little blurbs about each animal. So I'll definitely be bringing this to North Carolina, stick it on a table as a centerpiece, or maybe get a bookshelf and put it on there. And an endangered animals book does make sense because we are working in environmental law litigation, so a lot of the cases that we're working on do involve the Endangered Species Act. So a book like this is definitely very topical. Because I'll be going to UNC School of Law, they got me a UNC baseball hat. This one is very nice. It has that like mesh backing, so your head can breathe and you won't be sweating underneath your hat and make it all stinky. So I thought this was nice and very fun as well. Now my second UNC hat, so similar to all of my Berkeley gear, I need to start racking up on my North Carolina gear. So yeah, during this hike is probably the last time that I'm seeing all of my coworkers in person because only a few more days of work left and then going to be working from home those times. So it was a fun time getting to see everyone and talk to everyone, but definitely bittersweet. Making the resignation announcement, having everyone know that I'm going to law school, definitely makes it feel more real, like, okay, this is actually happening. I won't have a job in a few days anymore. Like, I will be disconnected from all of the access, won't be able to log in to the computer or anything like that anymore. So it's definitely starting to feel real. So it is my last day of work here. I got this FedEx box from work. Honestly, I thought for a large box that it would be bigger, like more deep. This looks a little bit thin. I'm going to have to put 2 laptops in here as well as like some other random stuff, cords, books, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, hopefully it can all fit in here. So I have been bamboozled. Last clip, I thought the box looked a little bit too small, having to put 2 laptops into there, all of the carrying cases and other accessories, and it was too small. So now hopefully my box doesn't get flagged because I'm using just this random one from this company. I feel like they're gonna be like, oh, this is not something we get, and they're going to flag it and it won't get into the building, so I can't return my stuff. So I'm going to FedEx this now, then I think I'm going to email the contact and be like, it's in this random box, not a regular FedEx box, sorry about that. But yeah, I am officially unemployed now, getting ready to go travel and then go to law school. But yeah, if you have any questions or other videos that you want to see me do, leave a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. watching. We're on to the travel adventures and law school adventures, so I will see you all next time.